Prayer service is a call to humanity. The wickedness of human nature has become a thorn in the flesh of the poor. Be our brother's keeper is a clarion call by God to man. Chief Festus Mbisiogu, with respect to his religious beliefs and faith in God, decided to put his belief in practice by showing deep and sincere concern for others through his philanthropic work. He is a classic case of from rags to riches. Born into a family of peasant farmers from Umuduronara, Umushuma in Idato South local government area of Imo State, driven by the quest for greater challenges and also believing in education as a potent tool for social reconstruction, financial empowerment and self-actualization, he enrolled at the University of Lagos, where he studied business administration and graduated with BSc honors in 2007. Chief Festus Mbisiogu wasted no time to put to practice the knowledge he acquired. His zealousness made him to become more involved in various businesses, both at home and abroad. A highly reputed international businessman based in China, Festus Mbisiogu is a man whose unique virtues always singled him out among others. A handsome man with a handsome mind, he established a non-governmental organization, the Overtex Foundation, an avenue to reach out to the less privileged in Imo State and service to the nation. Overtex Foundation was established to bring succor to the people of Idato South, a foundation created out of his personal experience as a young boy and as an adult during his mother's burial in 2011. Being a humanitarian, he decided to drill water boreholes in his local government communities, a project he started with the remotest communities in Idato South. Most of the communities in the locality lack the source of drinkable water, and as a result, trek kilometers away to fetch water from Orashi Stream. His remarkable dedication to alleviate the suffering of his people by providing potable water to them attracted the government of Imo State in commissioning of water borehole projects, which he drilled in different communities of his local government.
While thanking you for using your goodwill to provide for the people, I also pray God to increase your resources so that you will do even more. And on this note, on behalf of His Excellency and the Imo State Public Utilities, I cut this tape open and declare it for use of the people.
This quest for sustainable potable water supply made Chief Festus Mbisiogu, a young simple man, to actualize his dream of providing good water to his people. A gesture not too common among ordinary individuals, but mostly done by politicians. He said his intention is to ensure that going to the stream to fetch water by the people of Idato South will be a thing of past one day.
The Foundation is to reach out to the poor, to the destitute, and also to give water to various communities in Idato South. We started from Idato South, and by God's grace, we extended to most villages in Imo State and beyond. When I was a kid, from my house to the stream takes me up to 2 to 3 kilometers. And at times, I do wake up by 6 o'clock to come back by 7:30. And when I grew up, traveled abroad, and I discovered that every home, every offices has water in abroad. And during my mother's burial, when I came back, I discovered that the people, my people in Umuchuma and Idato South, are still having the difficulties of getting water, still trekking 2 to 3 kilometers to fetch water, which have cost my education when I was growing up. and I decided to do something for the community. And that's where I have to embark on giving them water. And one of the things that prompted me is because of the commitment of the present administration led by His Excellency Oweranayo Okorocha. As we all have seen, he has embarked on free education, construction of roads. So we need to support him.
He's not a politician. A private man decided to provide water and helping the needs in this area. This place, Omomisiak, is one of the famous communities carved out of this Omomisiak. We have one ancestral father. And Uzoma, being a young man, seeing that this area there is no other stream than Rush River, which is not good for drinking. But we have been managing it. Some of the e-healths we are having, typhoid, this and that, they were out of the result of drinking unhygienic water. He's one of us. So it's occurred to him that it's good to share with the people when God bless you.
Some of the communities that benefited from his benevolency are Umuokwara Ihe Anekwe, Umuduru Onara, Umuduru Esika, Okoroduru Ozokwere, Obuohia, Umeikpa, Ubele, Aba Omuma Isiaku, Ishu Ogugu in Omuma Isiaku, and Umoshi Mbe, all in Idaho South Local Government of Imo State. His Royal Highness Eze Gerard Ashosim Ezihekibedi V, and his people were overwhelmed by his generosity, and they hosted this powerful, illustrious son of Imo State, Chief Festus Mbisiogu, in his palace to show appreciation.
Ngozi Chineke nyere amala anazo ya zo aneje gazo ngozi n'ụwa agbala nwe ngozi ole ndị nwe ngozi okoreze nwe ngozi ole ndị nwe ngozi ndị owe ngozi ole ndị nwe ngozi ngozi Chineke nyere isi afọ anazo ya zo aneje gazo ngozi n'ụwa isi afọ nwe ngozi ole ndị nwe ngozi.
We are very happy for this construction of this borehole because in the past there is none in this community or in this village, but now we have one. We can now come here at any time to fetch water than going to the stream. It is very useful to us. I see him as a very good man, a very good man. He is sympathetic to us. He loves us. That is why he wants to construct these things so that we cannot suffer too much about the water.
His contributions towards alleviating the problem of rural dwellers and his rigorous pursuit to industrialization and education has earned him a Medal of Honor in Diaspora Nigerian Hall of Fame, specifically reserved for outstanding Nigerian citizens overseas with remarkable dedication to bring massive development to the home country. He received a Medal of Honor as the Igbo Person of the Year in the diaspora by an organization known as Igbo Amaka Group in collaboration with Ohaneze Ndibo.
I appealed to them that the only joy I will have is to hear or see this borehole running. And I have appealed to them to set up a committee to monitor all these boreholes. In the same way, I have told them that when they're experiencing difficulties, they should reach out to the foundation, because my joy will not be complete if the borehole is not running. But when the borehole is running, my joy will be filled. Just as I have told you, I'm privileged to do all this because I know that God have ordained that in this regime of His Excellency, that this borehole will be given to this community and to the entire Idaho South as a whole. Before now, During the past regime, nobody knows about Festus or Ozotes International or this Ozotes Foundation. We have been doing this silently without people. I think what prompted the publicity now is because it's borehole. It's a physical thing you can see. Before we do assist the orphanage, the widows, without much publicity. But in such a thing, the people felt that what I'm doing is encouraging. They want the whole world to know. But for me, I don't want, because I'm not a politician. I'm a businessman. I have office in China. I have office in Dubai. I have office in Hong Kong and Vietnam. That is where I operate. I have no intention for now to run for any elected post. No. I'm just doing what God wants me to do. I'm just privileged because it is a call, a vocation, a ministry that God wants me to do. And I want to use the opportunity to call upon well-meaning, able men in this community to join. Because if your target is for political reasons, there will be no development and there will be no assistance to the present administration.
To Chief Festus Mbisiogu, he said that the greatest gift he can get from his people is for them to imbibe the maintenance culture of seeing that all the water borehole is always functioning. What a humble man.